There we go. Well, good evening. Surprise, surprise. I'm surprising myself. My name is Lou Martin, and this is my page. And if you follow me and my page, you probably know that I have two great passions in life these days: spirituality and music. And I've I've been sitting here for a little while tonight. It's about 10 o'clock, almost 10 o'clock in Ireland, where I'm coming to you from, and in the great kitchen studio. And I thought, yeah, let's get on and do evening prayers. Let's get on and because there is so much wonderful wisdom and inspiration. I've been doing morning prayers, my little live show, usually Monday through Thursday for an hour at 9 a.m. Um, for like the last 6 years. And like everyone, I'm feeling my way into all these changing energies and excuse me, challenges and opportunities and whatnot. I'm conscious that morning prayers sometimes people get to it, especially in the states, but sometimes they don't, and it's not that they don't like what I do. I get a lot of great feedback and encouragement, um, and that keeps me inspired. But as I say, I'm just kind of feeling my way into doing something new and yet still, staying connected to the things that I love. Um, and honestly, I've been, channeling and teaching and studying with spirit now for over 35 years. And I've done a lot of groups and workshops and classes and sessions in person. And then the last 9 years or so, I've done everything online. And, I'm just feeling like the divine timing of what's happening in the world right now, energetically, is calling for uh, more support, more um, invitations to healing and to wisdom and to rethinking our connection to our own personal spiritual journey, however we choose to define that. And I've told my story many times, and I've been very, very blessed. And I'm even the last couple days, I'm very grateful. Still working on the rent here. Raised about €400 in the last 2 days, and that's taken the panic out of my life. And I'm grateful to everyone for that. And I got to do a wonderful interview last night with Andrew, and Andrew's mom Shirley looked at it and she liked it. They're going to be, I think we'll post it. I have little doubt that we'll post it at this point because Shirley's given her approval, and I expect Andrew is happy with it as well. But these are two dear friends. Shirley's an old friend. Andrew's a new friend who are sharing. Andrew's sharing his experience of his sister's suicide, who was also a dear friend of mine. Back in January. So anyway, all that is so Andrew and I were sitting here chatting last night. You'll see that I think in the next day or two, and I want to do more live interviews with people. My beautiful friend and teacher Ali Ray out in Hawaii, and I got started doing that, and then things got complicated, and we still may get back to that. But I just want to do what I can do. So I'm going to give you evening prayers for tonight, and we'll see how it goes. Also, I had a lovely donation and connection from Brenda. Thank you, Brenda, for that. For one of my ebooks, which they're just sitting there, and I do need to get them out to the world again. And My friend Miranda, who dropped by today with a donation and a lovely dinner. So thank you, Miranda, for your kindness. So let me, and I do want to also mention, keeping Annie and Michael in my thoughts and prayers there. Tim, for health and healing, and my lovely friend Monica, who is on a great vision quest and is about to drive across England and a few other countries on her way to Greece and Corfu. So that's all very exciting as well. So I have so much to be grateful for. I got on Monday night, I think it was, and did like 75 minutes of music, and that was a joy. About over 100 people have seen that, and thank you for your feedback and sharing that. And please enjoy it. And I'm having a birthday party on Sunday. If you're here in Bandon, I met up with Martin Leahy, another musician, and I ran into each other. We hung out today, and I've invited him, Declan, my buddy Declan, and some neighbors and all that. So Tim, we hope. So yeah, if you're around and you're in the neighborhood, you're welcome. Sunday at 2 p.m. So okay, and then I guess there were so many things here this evening. It just led to this moment for me. So the idea is I would like to get on as many nights as I get on in the mornings and do lives, because again, there's just so much wisdom, poetry, channelings, messages, beautiful breakthroughs, hope, inspiration, love, and light. It's a flood. So I want to put on my bathing suit, as the saying goes. I want to get me some of that and share some of that. Monica has been sharing her adventures in Glastonbury and the Chalice Well and the tour. She gave me a beautiful little vial, a very precious gift here of some water from the Chalice Well. Our buddy Kai Pacha, wonderful astrologer, he's just posted his new astrology reading for this week from the Chalice Well in the UK. So that will be lovely to see. But let's share some messages here from our other teachers and friends. And then, as I say, I'm hoping to get DVL and Gervais Wright, Monica, others on to do a live with me here over the next few evenings as well. And probably that will work much better with people's daytime schedules than just doing morning prayers. So we'll give that a go. I want to start here with Christy Ashley. Oh, the other one I want to give a shout out to is my dear Ingrid Turner, who's giving us a picture of what her exercises and tarot readings and work schedule and beach trips and late night chocolate cake breaks and all that looks like. So again, Ingrid, just laying it all out there. Here, I'll start with Veronica Ballet, who is a friend of mine from Texas, and we've had some lovely chats together. She's a mindfulness teacher for children, and she's hugely loved in the schools where she works. She says, after reading an article by Roshi Joan Halifax in Tricycle magazine that included this quote, I took 2 photos from my Italy trip to create this JPEG. Excuse me. Let me give you the quote first. We are connected to the dead in ways not commonly remembered. The bones of the ancestors lie in the body of the earth and are transformed into the bodies of plants and creatures, including ourselves, the Dine, D-I-N-E-H, who live in and around Chaco Canyon. The spirits, I say, know that they are directly connected to the mountains which gather the clouds. No, that's a tribe there. The green that gives rise to the clouds, and the mist and rain that nourish all that grows. In all of these forms, the ancestral continuity confirms our true identity. Take a breath into that. And the quote here is from the Dine, the Navajo. Thank you, that's the Navajo. The mountains, I become part of it. The herbs, the fir tree, I become part of it. The morning mists, the clouds, the gathering waters, I become part of it. The sun that sweeps across the earth I become part of it. The wilderness, the dew, drops, the pollen, I become part of it. Take a deep breath. Beautiful. And this is a poem here from Lucia Fletcher, When You Love an Ancient Soul. Wasn't that gorgeous? Addie Lamborn and Divine Mother are teaching us in their groups that all the indigenous cultures give thanks to the earth every day and give gifts to the earth every day. I've talked about walking to my magical tree in the park, and when I do my morning and evening prayers, I visualize that tree, and I have a prayer about putting my roots into the earth and my branches into the sky. Yeah. So it's dear to my heart, and it's so important that we reconnect with the gift of the earth and the sacredness of the earth, I think, at this time in our lives. How does my prayer go? I am presence, and I am one with my Father, Mother, God, the company of heaven and the elemental kingdom, and every man, woman, and child evolving on this earth. I put my roots into Mother Earth, and I stretch my branches up to Father Sky, and I know in the blessings and the wonders of this holy world, all is well, and I give thanks and let it be, and so it is. Something like that. Yeah? Take a breath into that if you like. So here we go. There is a special kind of person in this world who is often misunderstood. These people tend to be the loners, the free spirits, the innocent lovers. They see the world for all they can be and should be, although the world rarely sees them. They are the old souls, the dreamers, the people in tune with life, so intuitive of emotions that they frighten us. They frighten us not because of who they are, but because of who we are not, what we lack. Ancient souls reach depths we cannot understand. They have a connection with God, with the universe, with nature, and that's why they are the people who will change the world. We often feel inferior, as if we have to strive to stay remotely close to their level, to be worthy of their love. It takes a confident person to love an old soul, but it's worth it. It will change your life. They are romantic, they are loyal, excuse me, they help us grow. They are not materialistic. They understand the deep connections in life. They are grateful. They are examples of bravery. They walk the most painful roads of this life, and yet somehow they find the courage to smile, often selfless, supporting others. Loving an old soul and being loved by one is a gift from the universe. And that is from Lucia Fletcher, When You Love an Old Soul. Take a deep breath. This is a joy, man. This is just such fun. I'm having a great time. I hope you are as well. When you decide to shine your inner light, other people become inspired to do the same. There are so many amazing spiritual beings here in Ireland. I'm looking at one of them right now. Her name is Laura Murphy. And while we've never met, Laura is definitely shining her light and sharing her love and putting it out there. And she's talking about her experience here. She said, there were days over the last 3 years when I thought I'd lost everything irretrievably. Days I didn't know whether I'd ever be able to mother properly, create again, perform, heal, work, or make it out alive. Saturday's electric picnic performance of One Star Awake, great title, was my emergence from a deep heroine's journey descent with a gift for myself and my tuatha. A moment of rebirth, joy, gratitude, and love like I've never known. All made possible by the fierce grace and love of me mom, Mal Murphy, and dad, Joe Murphy, who gave me space to heal. Kept my dignity intact and made sure my boy never lost his smile. Women in Harmony. Dreams, Irish women. Bless you. Well done, Laura. Laura says, thanks so much, Lou, sending magic from that moment to your heart 8 minutes ago. Laura, you're a queen. You're the queen of the slipstream. That's brilliant. Thank you, hon. Maybe we'll chat one day. I would love that. Here's Paul White Gold Eagle, who my dear friend Annie and I are talking about, and he is the cosmic weather reporter. And here's what Paul had to share with us today. Get another splash. Greetings of love, light vessels of the higher dimension glow. He says, today we have a 111 gateway. See, Paul's great for going deeper into the Mayan Tzolk'in. We have a 111 gateway on the Mayan Tzolk'in calendar with kin 111, blue resonant monkey. And we are on day 6 of 10 galactic activation portals in a row. When you look at the Tzolk'in as it's laid out, with a square for each day, the galactic activation portals that we're moving through are the spine of the map of the calendar. It's quite beautiful. And of course, what we say during the galactic activation is, I am a galactic activation portal. Enter me. So it's quite powerful. He says, Solaris, which is our sun, of course, released one of the most powerful and magnificent halo, H-A-L-O, halo, cosmic coronal mass ejections, CMEs, off the far side, and it is heading towards our goddess planet of love, Venus, and we'll reach her tomorrow on the 7th, so this is written yesterday, and light her up. Okay, he says, after 14 hours of blackout on the Schumann charts, we have white codes of light and unique anomalies appearing, and a white amplitude spike at 26 hertz. We made a collective quantum leap of consciousness through the portal fully into 4D, and we continue to anchor in the 5th dimensional energetics into the field, and deep into the crystal core of Pachamama, Mother Earth. Heaven's light shines down upon you through the portal of the sun, and directly from the great central sun of Mother, Father, Prime Creator. The eyes of our spirit are opening so that we may come to know all things. Beautiful. That's beautiful. Through our leap of consciousness, that's so good. Through our leap of consciousness, we anchor in the 4th dimension into the crystalline core of Pachamama to totally merge the 3rd with the 4th as a rainbow bridge into the 5th. The 5th dimension is the harmonic of heaven, descending with the Holy Spirit in the 3D, 4D environment. We have now reached a new base resonance of 8 hertz as we will quickly transition into 8.88 hertz of the God frequency. As we enter the golden spiral of light, we activate our 12-strand crystalline DNA. This is what Patricia's been talking about for years. And in turn, excuse me, our Merkaba light vehicle, which is our starship of intergalactic travel and connects us up to the new Jerusalem. With our pure awareness of our Buddha consciousness, we feel the breath of Brahma flowing through our meridians and activate the rainbow body sequence for the final quantum leap of consciousness of the new human, of the new earth, Homo luminous, beings of eternal life. Aho. Paul White Gold Eagle. Take a deep breath. Right, and here's one I was going to save for tomorrow, but let's just keep going here and see where we get to. This is from Jennifer O. The Stones Called. Earth's water comes from the stars. In the beginning, when Earth was molten lava, when Earth was still creating its magnetic and gravitational fields, meteorite showers fell containing crystals of water. Rivers of star water fell to Earth like lightning. As the fires cooled, stones formed, and so did oceans. The druidic eyes see the harmony of starlight and sunlight on water and stone. Imagine the effect of mixing sunlight and starlight and carving it into stone. Now add sound. It creates a field of resonance exactly the way a jasmine or blue lotus flower always creates a specific field of symmetry with its petals. The Druidic knowing is that on an elemental level, our biological incarnations, are created by the trinity of earth, human, and cosmos. And our amazing vessels interweave these three worlds. The Druidic soul knows our human magnetic electric field interacts with Earth's magnetic field the way a bow interacts with fiddle strings. Boy, that's good. When an attuned human vessel watches the way the constellations seem to flow and cycle, she will notice that there are times that they pause and interact with the land. A sacred pause, one unique moment of song and silence, light and stone. The spiral represents this sacred pause in time, because time contains past, present, future, and we can meet our ancestors and our future selves here, because we are both the ones dreamwalking through time. From this Beho stone, one can see the sun rolling down Corcan Mountain, the goddess name for Cropattrick, which is a famous, very famous mountain here in Ireland. I've never seen it. In late August, the sun rolls down the mountain that looks like a pyramid onto this rock. Spirals hold this light, memories of time past and future, earth, human, cosmic. It's a place of interwoven ley lines, magnetic lines, crisscrosses anchoring a sense of cosmic order, and waves and spirals and symbols of human song lines dancing. Of that term. The ancestors of Mayo were not primitive. This is a lie. The ancestors had more advanced consciousness, and they knew that for future humans to help restore the Trinity tapestry of Earth, human cosmos to its crystalline emerald structure, we'd need help. Their stunning harmonic consciousness was nearly forgotten. They were starved and wasted, undignified, remembered falsely. At the advice of a wise sister, I created an abundance altar for Mayo and its ancestry, its land, peoples, and stones, wild, empty, sacred. At this stone, I put apples, oats, and honey. I said, I am so sorry for what happened, but your spirit wisdom lives on. Rest your bones on the stones. They are as alive as you and me, and they can take you further than Elon Musk can. Listen to the planetary song, Gaia's song. Speaking stone, listening to stone. It's a way to communicate. It's a way to commune with the ancestors, Gaian and cosmic both, because each stone is made of stardust that was once out there, as well as within her molten core. They are our elemental and cosmic origins. Once you learn to communicate with them and allow yourself to feel their elemental structural patterns interact with your own vibration, awaken them through chant, intent. Sun rolls around planetary horizons, but the sun isn't the only one moving. We are moving in an expanding orbit, out beyond thinning veils of the farthest horizon, and now we're orbiting back into ancient memories of the future. Finally, she says, these ancients, these ancestors who carved these stones, we are them. We are returned, remembering what we once did for our future selves. We were dream walking in time and we are meeting again now. We were dream walking in time then, and we are meeting again now, remembering. Let me say that last bit again. These ancients, beautiful. Thank you, Jennifer. These ancients, these ancestors who carved these stones, we are them. We are returned, remembering what once did for our future selves. Remembering what we once did for our future selves. We were dream walking in time then, and we are meeting again now, remembering. Take a deep breath. So I'm starting my fade here. That's pretty sweet. Every bit of that, all of that. Here's one more that drew me. Christy Ashley. That was brilliant. That was brilliant. That's a great note to end on. But I'll give this to you here as well. Christy Ashley. September is here, and with it brings in a much more gentle energy than we previously experienced in August, which is allowing us space to integrate the many powerful upgrades and downloads that have come in over the summer months. You may feel a sense of greater peace, clarity, and calm when spending time in solitude and nature, and our focus creativity is heightened as we bring forth new and inspired ideas with the changing seasons. The dream time has been especially active over the last few weeks, and I have been seeing many timelines collapsing. If you find yourself having a vivid experience and come to with strong emotions attached that do not fit into your current waking experience, this could very well be a karmic connection timeline showing itself for release. Oftentimes, in pursuit of what we feel we may be lacking in our current reality, we will go digging or escaping into the past, stories, alternate realities, and can find ourselves ensnared in false perceptions which ultimately serve to be another distraction along the path. Pay attention to what may be coming up in this space, especially if it's repetitive. You are likely to be transmuting a great deal on the astral realm at this time. Place your hands on the trunk of a tree or energetically root into Mama Gaia's soil and ask for her to transmute these timelines that no longer serve the highest good of all. Spirit message reminds us to hold only what is pure and true close to us and to live with the word of the day, my friends, integrity. Know that you are powerful, multidimensional beings, experiencing this incredible reset, period, with the ability to create the life you want here and now on this pure foundation. Every lesson from the past, every gift, every adventure, every love, every loss, every single experience has prepared us for this moment in time, and we have all that is needed to build new earth within each and every one of us. Take the time you need to fully attune yourself and trust the oracle of your heart. Take a deep breath. Christy Ashley. Well, that just does me in. That just absolutely is the bomb. That's perfect. Thank you for that. Yes, brilliant. So, yeah, let's do this thing. We're flying over Niagara Falls in a barrel, my friends. We're headed into the big intense awakening, and it's gonna be amazing. It's as Patricia's been saying, my teacher and our friend here, Patricia Cota Robles, you've got this. You're more ready than you know, is another one from my guides. Yeah. Great stuff. Great stuff. Great to be here with you. Yeah. Will I give you a song? Let's give you a song. Let's just pull all the stops out. I will be channeling more online at some point. Yeah, it's a thing. Will I do it tonight? Sure, let's give you a channeling tonight. Let's do that. Okay, so thanks for being here. Evening Prayers is officially launched. Yeah, go ahead and close your eyes, trim within, take a deep breath. All right, God bless you, dear friends. Here we go. Yeah, divine timing. Imagine 7 stars spiral down through time and space, touch the crown of your head, take a lovely breath. Feel the tube of light that is your spine, your crown. Let the energy flow down, crown, third eye, throat, heart, deep breath. Imagine heaven pouring down a blessing too great for you to receive down around the 4 bodies. physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual, breathing into the heart. Down the will center, dear friends, the navel, the sacral, the root. Another deep breath. Open and expand down the hips, legs, feet, and pour everything down like a beautiful waterfall of light, your roots deep down into Mother Earth. Another deep breath. Right, God bless you, dear friends. You are the light of the world. The light that lighteth up every man, woman, and child that comes into this earth. The light of your soul and spirit. The light of all that is. And dear friends, God bless you in a season of darkness. The light within you and the light around you will illuminate and inspire and uplift and prosper and bless and heal and transform and transmit the wisdom, love, and power that is your spiritual inheritance, the tools, the teachings, the techniques, the reminders, the resources, the relationships, the realizations that are yours for the asking. Take a deep breath. So, dear friends, let's just open that beautiful heart and extend your hands out into the world and send that love and light of your higher self, soul, and spirit to those places and situations in your life and in your world that are calling for your attention. Let the healing light of the Christ consciousness be revealed in this situation, in the eternal moment of here and now. Take a deep breath. And know that you can do this at any time, whenever you choose to, whenever you are inspired to, whenever you have need or desire to remember and to realize the love and light of all that is you. We give thanks for you. We bless this time and this place and all who are drawn to it. And we know truly the new earth has begun. God bless you, dear friends. Peace and blessings. All of our love. Namaste. Father, Mother, God, indwelling Holy Presence, Lord God Almighty, great and perfect Spirit of love and light, we bless everyone who's asking for prayer right here and now in this cosmic moment. And we become the clear and open channel for love and light and life. Once again, use us and our life as your tool and your guide in this time of awakening, healing, and growth with infinite possibilities, absolute truth, and unconditional love in our heart, our soul, and spirit. We soar above the illusions on wings of eagles with the angels, the beings of light, and our guides, guardians, teachers, and friends. For this and more than words can ever express, we remain humble, vulnerable, grateful, and thankful, and filled with joy, happiness, and peace. We give thanks, we let it be. It is so, and so it is. Amen. Peace and blessings. If I can help you with anything, let me know. If you'd like to book a one-to-one session, that's my greatest joy, and there'll be a PayPal link there if you'd like to support what I do. See you tomorrow morning. Evening prayers has begun. Peace and blessings. Namaste. Peace.